Hey guys, it's Theodore here from ConsultingHQ. The question for today is, can you transfer from one service line to another if you work for a consulting firm? The answer is yes, and I'm going to tell you how to do it straight after this. Hey guys, it's Theodore here from ConsultingHQ, and as I said before, today we're going to be addressing the big question, which is how to move within a consulting firm from one service line to another. So the answer to the question is, can you do it? The answer is obviously you can, but it can be a little bit tricky. So we're going to talk about some of the dynamics and also how to make sure that if you do apply for a transfer, it is successful and you move across to where you want to be. So before we get started, make sure you check out the links in the description below. I've included a ton of freebies in there, as well as the Management Consulting Bootcamp. Even if you are already in management consulting, you are going to find this bootcamp one of the best courses that you've done. There is nothing like it available on the internet, and it has been developed by myself and other management consulting industry experts. And of course, if you want to get into consulting, that is definitely the course to take, because that's going to help you through the interview, case study process, and also describe even how to build your career to ensure that you also get to partner levels as well. Now, if you are, let's say, in tax audit, or you're in strategy consulting and you want to move to a completely different service line, like say tech consulting, okay? So you want to move from one area to another, and you're already in a big four organization where you've got hundreds, maybe 1,000 partners plus, usually 100 partners, but you're in an organization that's maybe 150, 200,000 people plus, like PwC, Deloitte, EY, or KPMG. This is how you do it. First and foremost, have a very clear reason as to why you want to move from one service line to another, and make sure that that service line you want to move to, you know it very well, and you know the topic and thematic area very well also. Let me give you one example. Let's say you're moving from strategy consulting, you want to move into tech consulting, because for some reason tech consulting you believe is the future and your thing, and it really excites you. Go and find out what that tech consulting team does, what they're known for, and what services they deliver to the client, and know it really well. And you do that by networking with people within that team, not at the partner level, but usually at the manager, senior manager level. Go take those people out for a cup of coffee in the kitchen, or take them out for a cup of coffee or dinner, sit with them, preferably face to face, and learn about what they do day to day. So before you commit yourself to anything, do as much research as you can on that service line to help you understand what the pros are and what the cons are, right? What the hardships are going to be, the challenges in terms of the day-to-day job, but also what are the benefits. It's not enough for you to just want to move into tech consulting, or you like tech. That's just not going to cut it. You need to know about the intricacies of the job that you're going to get involved in, and make sure you understand them really well. And the only way to do that is by networking and speaking to people who are already in that job. Second thing is that if you want to move into an area like tech consulting, and I'm only using that because I've been in tech consulting for a while, but this is applicable to any service line, go and start doing some courses in tech. Okay, so it could be like, cloud certification, or it could be maybe cybersecurity certification or something like that, or maybe something generic like, an iTool course. Likewise, if you want to move into strategy consulting and you're already in tech consulting, I recommend going to maybe an MBA course, or even some sort of degree in business management, leadership, something to do with that is relevant to that service line. So you can demonstrate to that service line that you are already invested and committed to working in a consulting practice that focuses on that subject matter, as opposed to just sort of, want to move across, again, just because you thought it was a great idea at the time. The thing that you have to do to get across to that service line is, of course, you're going to have to move from one partner to another. Right? You will be reporting already, if you say in strategy consulting, you will already be reporting to a partner. You would need their authority and blessing to move from their P&L, from their leadership structure, and chain of command to under another partner elsewhere within another service line. Like I said, it could be in tech consulting. So first and foremost, this would be the process. Go speak to a couple of individuals who are already in that team, learn about the job, the dynamics, like I said before, the challenges, the pros, the benefits and cons, the type of services they deliver to clients, all that sort of stuff. Know about the job first. Then go speak to the partner of that target service line that you want to work for, and express an interest, the fact that you want to go work with them because you've already done a certificate in, say, tech or business strategy, or you've done an MBA or something like that. Prove to them that you've already invested time to build up your skills and expertise in that area, and then get their blessing and approval that they will be willing to accept you. And also find out if they have a role available for you as well. Because at that particular point in time, no matter how hard you try, if they don't have a spare vacancy, like what they call like a recruiting code in their team structure that is vacant, no amount of effort is going to warrant you getting across to that service line. It just won't happen. They have to have a vacancy for you already. If there is a vacancy and they approve and they want you to go across, the next thing will happen probably is that you will be asked to do a case study test. So you will be put in front of, say, a partner or a hiring manager or another leader, could be a director, and you'll be given either a hypothetical or situational case study test related to what that service line does. And if you pass it and the partner approves you going across, then probably you've now already got a pretty good chance of moving to that service line. And last but not least, of course, you'll need your own partner's approval as well. So if you've got all those things covered, and I've just spent a couple of minutes now going through in a lot of detail around the process and what you do and who you need to speak to. If you've got all those things covered, then you're likely to have a successful transfer if you move across. I did say last thing, and I'm a consultant, and there's always another last thing, and I did forget to mention, I do apologise for this, you would have to have a good track record in terms of your performance reviews already, so that future partner in that, partner in that service line you want to go to will be willing to accept you. If you've got a history of poor performance, you've been put on a PIP, you're just not working well within the firm, you're struggling to be a good consultant, demonstrate core consulting skills, then a partner will be very reluctant on taking you on. So make sure you're doing really well, you've got good performance review ratings, because that will also work in your favor as well. So that's it, guys. It's pretty straightforward. It's a lot of work, there's a lot of research to be done, a lot of handshaking and taking people out for coffees and getting to know your potential team and potential people that you'll be working with, and even getting approvals at the partner level. But it is pretty straightforward, but and as I said before, it can be done. So if you like this video and you want to hear more, then please hit the subscribe button. And by the way, if you've got any questions relating to this video, drop them in the chat, because I will do my absolute best to answer them either in the chat or in future videos. And don't forget to check out the links below. I think you're going to find a ton of value in those links. Particularly, we've got a ChatGPT playbook for management consultants. It's free. It's in a PDF. It's a direct download straight to your inbox. It contains over 85 pages of prompts and search queries. Even if you're not in management consulting and you work in corporate, you are going to find a ton of value out of that playbook, as have we here at ConsultingHQ. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching as always, and we'll catch you next time.